This morning, I received a typical email from Couchsurfing. Stay in touch with Jan. And Jan was my first host in Couchsurfing when I came first time to Poland.
And smiling. Thank you.
And here I am, 2 years after. And trust me, it doesn't feel like much. It feels like I'm still new here, even if 2 years seems a long time. I would like to share with you a review of my 2 years here in Poland. I came as a student to Poland, having no family and no friends here in Poland. Unfortunately, I found myself in what I will allow myself to say, the worst university in Poland. I still regret that I wasted my time and my money with them, and still I am having debts. But I will figure it out. I was a bit lost, not knowing what my future would look like, if I'm gonna stay in Poland, if I'm gonna continue studying or finding a job. And then I started working in a shisha bar restaurant, working as a waitress, cleaner, and shisha maker. Does this exist? I don't know. And in that restaurant, you know the story, where the owner closed and never appeared again and never paid his staff. Quickly after that, I found many families with whom I worked as a babysitter for their child. It was just a nice and cute experience. With them, I learned many cute little words in Polish.
Rasz. Dobrze?
Rush, rush,
To.
rush.
To. Hawana rysza. Hawana rysza.
Rush, rush, rush.
Hawana rysza. Bara ashanine. Chapurin. Chagadola ילדים. מסכות השנים. שירים בריקודים. ואהבה לשם.
I met back then a man whom I am calling now my husband and partner in life and crime. After a few weeks of knowing each other, we became a couple, and after 2 weeks of being a couple, we moved in together in his little town, 50 kilometers from Warsaw. So I escaped Warsaw from the noise and the traffic jam. I started hitchhiking with him, and it was my first time. Well, my first time was in Bijaya, just to get to the top of the mountain. Yeah. But the real hitchhiking trip was with him in Poland. We booked a one-way ticket from Warsaw to Krakow, and then we said, okay, let's hitchhike. So we hitchhiked from Krakow to Wrocław, Wrocław to Jelenia Góra, and all the mountain there, and then we went up to Poznań. From Poznań we came back home. Well, it was a long trip, and in cold, hitchhiking in winter is not that enjoyable, but I felt just great doing it. It gave me the courage to do it alone. So I hitchhiked from Poland to Lithuania, and I volunteered there in an English camp, Narnia.
1, 2, 3! To wyszło, ale... A, Julia!
Oh, not push!
It was time to visit my country with Adam. Adam really wanted to know where I came from, my culture. So, and the best way to do it was by hitchhiking, of course. We went from Poland to France, France to Tunisia, and Tunisia to Algeria. And there we hitchhiked 1 month. Going back there made me realize and made me more sure of why I wanted to study abroad and why I wanted to stay as far as possible from my country. I will not say all the things that made me feel like I don't belong, maybe not in this video. Adam got to know my parents, my friends, and he understood some things that I am doing, especially the fact that I am late. As we came back home, now I'm calling home Poland. I knew that I will not continue studying in that university anymore, and be honest, I didn't know what to study. So I completed an online course, TEFL, which allowed me to be an English teacher in a kindergarten. And it's been already 1 year that I am a full-time teacher there. A year later, from coming back to Poland, I got married to my best friend and lover Adam. It was one of the best moments. I was never dreaming of getting married. It was a simple, minimalistic, vegetarian wedding. In 2 years, I still do not speak fluently Polish. I speak a bit and I understand a lot. So it's sometimes a good thing when you are in a group and you just pretend that you don't understand anything, but you understand, and you figure out that they are telling some stuff about you. Yeah. And this is totally because of me. Being in a country for 2 years, you should be starting to be fluent a bit, at least having long conversations, even if you're not like that smooth, because I enrolled to 2 Polish classes and I didn't continue. I was always finding excuses and not feeling in my element. Do I feel like a stranger in Poland? Not anymore. And do I feel different? Yes, of course, but I feel more real. Let's say it like this, real. And this is, I think, the most important. Home is not where you were born, home is not where your parents are, and home can be just a feeling. Here I feel just better. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and do not forget to subscribe if you didn't already, and watching my videos until the end really helps my channel to pop up. If you do watch until the end, just thank you very much. I'm still working on the vlog of our honeymoon. Really, it takes a lot of time, and I hope that you will like it. Thank you for watching again, and see you next time. Goodbye.